carry on. Anybody, any questions? Okay, ask me later, no time already. Alright, so right now I'd like to introduce the next speaker. The next speaker for this evening is here to share with us. She's very, very, very young, so please don't scare her. Give her a round of applause, a big round of applause later. Wait. She graduated from Monash University in professional accounting. I always hated numbers. She must help me. Currently an associate member of ISCA, Institute of Chartered Accountants. Previously worked in 3 years with Singapore Finance as an accounts officer. Currently a business development manager with Accountancy Hub for 7 years and manages a team of corporate consultants for companies' compliance matters. So, to educate us more about what she does, let us welcome on stage, Lydia! Yeah, I think she deserves a bigger round of applause, right?
Yeah! Okay, good evening everybody. I will try to be as interesting as Ian, but I don't think how interesting can accountants or accountancy be, right?
Can.
But I believe
It's all in your mind.
Okay, it's a belief. Yeah, it's a belief. Okay, so I'm going to change the belief today that accountants can be very different from other accountants. And I believe this session can benefit for either those who are already in business as well as those who are not in business yet. Because these sessions will let you know, let's say if you want to start a business, what do you want to look for after you have started a business? Because I heard, probably many of you have heard your friends saying, oh, I've got an idea, I want to open up a new business. I want to do business, I want to do business, I want to do business. But they never tell you, or they never ask you, what about the accounting matters? Which is very important, not only the sales, but the accounting matters as well, because if not, you'll be getting fines from ACRA, letters from IRAS, which I think no one of us, we would like to do that, right? So, okay, so today what I'm going to cover is very interesting private limited companies yearly compliance, okay? Because this is January, I have requested Jasmine for my showcase to be in January instead of in December because she wanted to schedule me. But I feel that if it's December, everybody is still at the holiday mode, and no business owners will want to think about their compliance only after December, whereby now is the time that you thought of December is my closing, what should I do, what do I need to do and all that. Okay, accounting. So what exactly is accounting? Okay, so you keep using the word, I do not think it means what you think it means. So what does accounting mean? Okay, actually accounting, it has, when you talk about accounting, it has got many words that come with it. So if your friend tells you that, oh, I'm doing accounts, don't think that they are mainly only doing numbers. Accountings, we are also talking about like what about the expenses, the reporting, the balance sheet, income, revenue, management information, assets, credit, records, financial. So if we're talking about somebody who is in accounts, it can be very broad, we can be very specialized, we can be doing forecasts, budgeting or compliance. So don't group all accountants as one because we are not the same. Okay? Okay, the definition, accounting is a systematic recording, reporting, analysis of financial transactions of a business. Okay, this is a bit dry, but if you look at it, there are only sorry, how do I point?
Point. Laser. Bottom.
Yeah, oh, okay.
Shoot.
Okay. So accounting has got 3 main components. The first one will be systematic recording. So if you're talking about accountings, you will realize that your accountants, they will take all your invoices, they will take all the bank statements, and then they start keying into the system. This is what we call as systematic recording. Without this particular recording, whereby it's supposed to be systematic, so if you have got a very messy accountant, please take note. That means there is something very wrong with the reports. So systematic recording is the first portion. Reporting, once you have keyed in everything, you're supposed to have the P&L and the balance sheet, whereby it tells you what is happening in your company, okay? And then we can do analysis of your financial transactions. So accounting, it basically has got these 3 very important components. Okay, there are different types of accountings as well. There's something that we call financial accounting and managerial accounting. Managerial accounting, I'll go through managerial accounting first. Managerial accounting, it is actually for the internal users. like the management and the employees. So what we talk about managerial accounting will be the P&L and balance sheet basically. So your accountants will key in everything, print out the P&L balance sheet, and then it will show to the management, which are the bosses, and to tell you what are your performance for that particular month or that particular year. What about financial accounting? Financial accounting will be after you have done up the P&L balance sheet, we will compile into something that has got 30 over pages that's supposed to be submitted to IRAS and ACRA. This is something that is the financial accounting that report, which is for external users only. So please don't send P&L balance sheet to IRAS or ACRA because they don't care. They don't want to know what are your detailed expenses. They only want to know certain components of your accounts. Okay, so these financial accounts will be presented to investors, creditors, customers, or the tax authorities. So there are two main parts. So sometimes our client come to us and say, I want to do accounts. And then we tell them, oh, accounting, got to do this, got to do this, there are two sets, and they don't understand. They say, just do accounts. I just ask you to do accounts and submit. Okay, so it's not really that simple. Okay, yearly compliance for private limited company, it is quite straightforward. First of all, you need to appoint a corporate secretary. Some of you ask me, can I just appoint anybody who is above 18 or 21 to be my corporate secretary? Yes, you can. Provided this person is able to assist you to prepare all the board resolutions or the meetings for the company, you can appoint him or her as your corporate secretary. Okay? And then the next part will be the bookkeeping. I would say bookkeeping is the most costly portion. Either you appoint an accountant, as in like you have an in-house accountant that you pay $3,000 to $5,000 a month. You will key in all the all the expenses, all the income and all. If not, you can actually outsource to us as your outsourced bookkeeper. So one of the benefits of outsourcing your bookkeeping will be if your accountant run away. This is the major issue. So a lot of our clients tell us like, oh, my accountant run away with everything. I was like, huh? Then how? So we also cannot help. What we can do is to redo the accounts again. Yeah. So this one, some of our clients have got their in-house accountant, and we have got a client that has got her whole set of accounts and her whole office burned up. Yeah. So with that, she cannot reconstruct the previous year's accounts already. So one way of having us doing your accounts is that at least if you don't have a set, we still have one set with us. Because what we do is that we do scan in all your receipts and all into our database. So and we back it up. So if you don't have, then we can do it. But just take note that we only keep it for a few years because the IRAS regulation is to keep it for 5 years. There was once a client who came back to us and say, I have checked off my company already, but IRAS want to take it back. So that was like 7 years ago. So we say, sorry, we don't have backup for 7 years. Okay, so this one we got to be careful. Okay, next, after your account has been done up, you need to compile it to be audited or unaudited financial statements. Now, ACRA has made it easier such that you are exempted from audit. In a sense, if you have less than a turnover of 10 million, or your assets is less than 10 million, and you have less than 50 staff, you are not required to be audited. Okay, and for the change of in this change of the new audit exemption, usually we take one session to cover. So today I will not cover that portion. Mainly we are just talking about compliance today. So let's assume everybody is doing unaudited financial statements. This is very easy. If you have got an in-house accountant already and you pass us the P&L balance sheet, we can compile this with you for you within 3 working days. Okay? And next, of course, every year you need to file your AGM with ACRA, and there are 2 sessions. One part is to file your annual returns, the other one will be your AGM. ACRA is very prompt into collecting money, I think because the economy is not very good. So what they do is that previously if you are late for accounts, the fine is $60 per month. Now they've increased it to $300 per month. So it's like how many times? Okay, 5 times? Is it? Yeah. Okay, so $300 per session. So usually if you are late for 2 sessions. So 1 month, $600. And previously when we do extension, if you are late, right? So you wanted to do extension, it's $50. Now they change it $200 for 2 months. Okay? One year, then they will start. I'm not sure how many of you have received that. If you received that, it's not a very good sign of your account. So you can come to me. Okay. So Next portion is XBRL. Not every company is required to file the XBRL. XBRL is only required for companies that are insolvent. Insolvent meaning you have got more debts than your assets. So if your accountant asks you, tell you that, you need to do XBRL, which is not a very good sign also, because the company actually has got more debts. Even owing to directors themselves is considered as insolvent. Okay? Then you're required to file XBRL. We attended ACRA seminar and they told us that XBRL is a platform whereby once you file in your accounts and the figures, right, they are using this such that they want to tabulate some figures and other people can see the industrial trends. I don't know why they are only picking up figures from insolvent companies. Yeah, because I was thinking if you want to talk about trends, you should be looking at everybody and you know who, like everybody's doing well or not. Okay, so XBRL is something that this few years is quite hot. Okay, and of course finally it will be IRAS for tax filing. For IRAS, of course, we also take another session to talk about like tax exemption and all that. That portion probably next time if we have a chance, then we can talk about that. Okay, what we provide is of course the bookkeeping services, unaudited or audited financial statements. So we do have in-house auditors as well. So whoever needs auditing, either is statutory audit or is it non-statutory audit or special audits. Like those of you who has got retail shops, probably the capital land or your landlords will require you to do some special audits. That portion we also do. Okay, and GST reporting, payroll and HR administration, advisory and business consulting services, corporate and personal tax services, corporate secretarial services, so audit and assurance services, and even winding up and liquidation. A lot of the companies, the smaller accounting firms, they do not have liquidation service. So for us, we even provide the liquidation service. Okay, so who can look for me? People who want to start a business, people who are already in business, and people who want to end their business. So basically everybody. Okay?
Hopefully we don't engage the last one.
Yeah, but maybe you can end your old businesses because you can start new ones whereby you have got tax exemptions and all that. So it is also better to start new companies. And because of the GST thingy, right, some people want to like, they don't want to be registered for GST, so they start incorporating different. But there is a there are some tips on how to do it. Okay, it's not like you're using the same model and then you just open because IRAS is targeting this group of companies whereby they can say you are actually consolidating everything, but you split it out, right? Then they will tax you or they will get you to be GST registered as a group. So please be careful. Yeah, whatever that you want to do, come and look for me first. Okay. Okay. So any questions? Short, right? And sweet. Okay. Any questions?
The corporate secretary, must it be a natural person? Can it be a corporate company as a secretariat?
Okay, you will be appointing us, the corporate company, but we will provide a person's name as your corporate secretary.
So bottom line, it must be a natural person.
Correct. Yeah.
Just now you mentioned can be anybody as long as the person can oversee, is it?
Okay, yes, it can be anybody.
But
So
recently, last year I thought they said that must have gone through some education, no more already.
For small companies, no need. If you are listed, then yes. Yeah.
Is it right?
Yes. Yeah. So a lot of our clients, sometimes they just want to bypass this and they don't want to appoint us, right? So they just appoint their daughter, their auntie or their uncles. But eventually they will get into trouble because the thing is that they do not know about the regulation. Like for us, we get first hand and then we know exactly how to do it. Yeah. That's for corporate. Any other questions? Okay, so I got a special tagline which is before ACRA and IRAS come to you, come to me first. Okay, thank you.
All right.